I can't wait for the warmer weather so I can take the kayak out again. I love the outdoors. Let me tell you a story about a scary kayaking trip I once took. I call it Kayaking on Lake. I'm not mentioning which lake to protect the innocent, and because I don't know how to pronounce the name. So let's just call it the Unnamed Mystery Lake of Fright. So I was kayaking with a couple friends. The first was my friend Eric. He doesn't want me to use his name in my video, so let's just call him Grumpy, which is what I always call him anyway. And the other was our friend Marco. As I approached this one log, I overheard what sounded like a heated argument. It turned out to be a two-headed turtle arguing with itself. Intelligent design, no unity evolution. Thus they went back and forth. We were especially quiet as we nervously paddled by this witch's hut. I've seen them before, usually deep in the woods and covered with gingerbread, candy canes, and peanut M&Ms. This witch obviously let her hut become a bit of an eyesore, or maybe that's just what they look like underneath all the candy. Here is the patriarch of the family of swans we see every year when we come here. We like to squirt them with water pistols. Why? We're just bad people. Nah, really, it's because the swan said I paddle like a girl. Sometimes we don't bring a picnic and we make our own swamp sandwiches instead. As you can see, they're nicely packaged and a convenient size for snacking. Here is a picture of the invisible lake monster. Notice his gleaming eyes and sharp fangs and gruesome pinchers. After I snapped this picture, I thought I heard some screaming, but it must have just been the choppy way my paddle hit the water. Later, Grumpy and I realized that there was only two of us. I think Marco must have gotten bored and gone home early. I'm not sure because he hasn't called either of us in a while. Probably because he owes Grumpy $40. There were lots and lots of rare wildflowers and water lilies, probably because this is a protected nature sanctuary. A perfect place to get specimens for my garden, and I gathered a boatload. I'm tired of digging up the tulips from the credit union at night. I always make sure to bring a big plastic garbage bag to neatly gather up our trash. After we put all our garbage inside, we usually fill it up the rest of the way with air and set it on the water and take bets on how long it'll float before it sinks. I always win. Finally, we were tired and I was whiny. Grumpy says I was whiny and he was just tired of hearing it. Either way, an ice cream sundae usually shuts me up, which was the perfect ending to a day of blue skies and twittering bird song. By the way, swans are aggressive. You don't want to mess with them or get too close to their nests, or they will come after you. Canada geese, on the other hand, fly away if you even look at them funny. Except for the ones that lived on the prison grounds. There were tons of Canada geese and Canada goose poop all over the prison grounds. You couldn't walk from your car to the entrance without stepping over it. And it was hard to avoid also because those prison geese are fearless and they will chase you. They were scarier than the inmates. The end. And please note, this story was only tangentially related to reality.